did a video before quickly going over the top 3 factors that affect credit score. The last one here is credit history. So Andrew is from Heartland Credit Restoration. He's the owner and founder over there. What do we need to know about the credit history?
Length of history is really what it's referred to, and it's 15% of your cumulative credit score, okay? And length of history is loyalty. That's really what it is. If I open a credit card today, the longer I keep that credit card open, the more valuable it becomes. So it's almost an incentive that the algorithms give credit for credit scoring, that the more loyal you are to your creditors, the more value that they bring to you for your credit score, okay? Almost think about it as a way to incentivize, let's say the federal government. You know, what if they wanted to just try to decrease the divorce rate? One thing that they maybe could look at was say, hey, for any married couple out there, every year you stay married, we're going to drop your taxable income by 1%, simply because you stayed married as a couple, regardless of income, right? So let's say, you know, if you're making, you know, $50,000 a year, you're, you know, at X tax table. Let's say you make $400,000 a year, you're obviously paying a much higher percentage. Well, if they simply looked at you and said, hey, every year that you stay married, we're going to drop that taxable percentage 1 year or 1%, over time, people would probably stay married longer and longer and longer, simply because they'd pay less taxes to do so. But that would be a way that the government could simply try to incentivize using the tax base for a behavior, which would be to stay married. Well, in the length of history component, that's really what they're doing for the credit, all right? Is they're saying, hey, the longer you keep your credit open, the more valuable it gets. Almost think about if you keep a credit card open for 12 months, it's an A, but then if you keep it for 2 years, it's an A+, and then 3 years, it's an A++, and just every 6 months to a year, just add another plus on the back side of that A. And over time, you get a very, very, very valuable trade line. So that's why when you look at somebody who's like a 550 credit score versus a 650 credit score versus a 750 credit score, albeit if everything's the same, the difference is the 750's just been doing it longer. Sports, you know, usually the more time you're in the gym, the better you get, right? It's an input output. The more I give the game, the harder I work, the more I improve my skill. In credit, it's you don't have to do anything different. That's one of the neat things about it, Jordan, is that once we can get somebody on track and help them understand what to do, they can get to the top of the mountain simply by staying consistent and loyal. Because 15% of your cumulative credit is simply based on how long do you keep it open. So think about it as marrying your credit as opposed to dating it, all right?
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, thanks, Andrew. That really helps. And that's it for the 3. So we'll see you guys in the next video.